Let's get to this money. San Antonio Spurs, first game of the year. They were in a Texas two-step in Dallas, and they got the brakes beat off of them. Second game of the year, they're now at home, and they're still in the Texas two-step, but this time with the Houston Rockets. Rockets off to a 2-0 start this season, so good for them. They paid some guys over the last couple of years. Yeah, I'm putting up some stats, y'all. I promise I'm going to lock in here momentarily. See, we got Wemby. By the way, welcome to San Antonio, Chris Paul.
Tough shot. You saw Victor with a great contest.
Green can fill it up. Barnes says, I can too.
Harrison Barnes, welcome to San Antonio. Okay, so I'm looking at these stats. A lot better game for Wemby out the gate. That's the first thing I noticed.
Wide open three, and he puts it in. Fred VanVleet.
And that's the leadership from Chris Paul. It doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah, because, oh, whoa. What is he doing?
Houston's 4 of 5 from downtown.
Crazy range. Do it again. That guy's 7'3", 7'4". What? Why? How? Beautiful dime from Chris. He gonna make these. He gonna challenge these young bulls to be the best version of themselves. Now the question is can Chris challenge these guys to be the best version of themselves and find a way for himself to remain on the court? Because he's got some young athletes around him, and right, let's take it back to draft day. I think I talked about this as Chris nails the three. We talked about this a little bit on draft day, or I talked about this the other day about draft day for the Spurs. Keep in mind, obviously, draft day is before free agency. But y'all, come on now, nobody's a fool here. We obviously know teams have relationships with agents, management groups, and all that great stuff. Clearly, when the Spurs decided to trade Rob Dillingham on draft night for Castle, clearly they knew in the back of their minds there's a chance, sure, maybe a good chance, they get Chris Paul in free agency in a few weeks, right? So now that we know that, as Eason makes the block, oh, get out there. Can I get to Jalen Green? No, keep it yourself. Okay, fine. Now that we know that, you can look at it differently, right? So what I was saying the other day is like, I wonder, did San Antonio, as an organization, think if we bring in Rob Dillingham, he's so athletic and his game is fun to watch, right? Like, I wonder did they think, damn, it's going to be tough to like have Chris on the court over Rob Dillingham. Okay, beautiful jam for Wemby. Little boy there tomorrow. Like, I wonder if that was a real thing, or was it like an IQ play? Did the Spurs think Castle's IQ was more? Look at him, and he's athletic himself. Don't get me wrong. Like, did the Spurs think Castle was much more of a fit with Chris? Did they think he would listen more to Chris? Like, let's not forget, Rob Dillingham did come off the bench at Kentucky. He was my player that I would have took #1 outside of Dalton Connect in the draft, right? But I'm asking you questions like, what went into the Spurs decision to go with Castle over Rob, who to me has a higher ceiling? If Rob Dillingham gets it right, he's a star in this league. I don't know if Castle can ever be a star. We'll see. But hey, beautiful move right there. This is curious to me. Like, you know, I don't know if Chris will be able to. Like, Chris has been a great player in his career. Will these guys still listen with him on the back end of his career? Right? Like, Chris is at the end, and nothing's wrong with that. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer, but LeBron makes everything look weird now. The fact that he's still playing at the level he's at. That's a beautiful dime from CP3 to Wemby. Chris don't need to. Look at this. Like, Chris ain't trying to establish himself in his career. He's done that. He's made enough money. Hell, he's going to make probably more money off State Farm than a lot of these athletes will in their careers. Like, Chris, it ain't about the money with Chris. And to me, going to San Antonio tells me it's not necessarily about just winning a ring, because I don't know if Chris will be around when Wemby's at the point where he's great enough and the Spurs are great enough to win a ring. I don't know if Pop will be around. So to me, this is Chris sacrificing winning to help a win when he's not around. We'll see. Şengün nails a three. So it's been all San Antonio thus far. Houston,
5 seconds on the shot clock. Sohan fading away. Over Şengün.
What's going on, man? They don't look too good.
Kobe, Sean Elliott. Keldon Johnson.
Oh, my goodness. Who is that? That kind of looks Russell Westbrook-esque.
Against the Rockets.
Oh, it's Keldon Johnson.
No more fouls to give. Castle.
Oh, he's definitely lost some weight. Look at how much more athletic he looks.
Wow. Take your time here.
Hold on. I need to see him attack the rim one more time. Oh, look at this, y'all. Look at that burst.
Thompson.
He has 16 points off the bench.
He turns it over.
I got to see him in the air one more time. Yo, get it, Keldon. Y'all telling me Keldon had that? That looks like Russell Westbrook.
Against Thompson.
They've overloaded everybody on the right side of the
And I
floor.
love Keldon on the bench now with second unit. Like, you could go score, but you're going to have to do that off the bench. Right? Like, we need, when Wemby's in the game, it's about Wemby. Right? Like, now you see that they're going right to Wemby. Like, we don't waste Wembanyama's minutes. And if you're smart, right, which the Spurs are, obviously, I don't know how long Wemby will be in his prime, right? Like, his prime may be next year. We're looking at Joel Embiid. The thing is, we don't know how this dude's body is going to age, right? Right? Like, this man just put on 25 pounds of muscle. We don't know what's right. We haven't seen nothing like this. Like, look at this. This don't make sense. Right? Like, that don't make sense. What he's doing at his size. So, like, let's not waste a minute of Wemby's career. That's what I feel should be the goal in San Antonio. The minute you think you got a team ready to contend, you go all in. Philadelphia was on that trust the process, and now look up. I'm not so sure if Embiid has enough years left able to play 65 games a year or 60, right? Like, I don't know.
14 points off the bench for Johnson. Landale, wide open dunk.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying the Ferro commentary alongside the highlight. We appreciate the laugh.
Pop calls a timeout.
That's a huge break.
This bucket ended a 9-0 run. Green. 7-point Spurs lead.
I think this game gets a little closer, y'all. So for you, y'all tapped in, I think it gets a little better here. It's 6 minutes to go in the fourth. It's a 5-point game. They didn't show the spiciness between Wemby and Dillon Brooks. I don't know why the hell Dillon's trying to guard Wemby. And now Wemby's trying to guard Dillon.
Against Wemby. Top shot.
Okay, Dillon Brooks.
Come to play tonight.
Okay.
The Spurs 25-11 in the fourth quarter.
That was an NBA move, by the way, for everybody that doesn't think, oh, Wemby, don't try that. Don't go with him. Wembanyama, you will get dunked. You know what I saw right there? Remember when LeBron dunked on Tim Duncan right there in that same spot in that building? That's what I saw right there. I was like, oh, Wemby, bro, Wemby, you are a great shot blocker. You're probably going to be the defensive player of the year this year, if not you, Anthony Davis. Stop trying Jalen Green at the rim. He is going to put one of y'all on the poster. 5-point game.
Green.
Ain't no way Dillon Brooks about to make that. Wemby disrespected him. There was a little spat between Wemby and Brooks earlier, which led to, I think, Chris Paul swinging at Brooks. We got a 2-point game here, but I think the Spurs are going to hold on here. I think Houston ran out of time. They're playing better late, but too little too late.
7.8 left to go.
We're playing the foul game here, and the Rockets get a chance. That's a good look. GG's. Spurs win. If you love flexing your sports knowledge, you should head over to the best place to play fantasy sports and win some money while you're at it. That's Underdog. For me, I love the pick'em game. It's super simple to play too. All you got to do is go to the Underdog website or app. You got to pick whether a player will have a higher or lower stat line for that specific game. You get your picks right, and you can win up to 1,000 times your money. And when you sign up, if you use your boy's promo code, which is Ferro, your deposit will get matched up to $1,000 is available to you in bonus cash. You can't beat that. Tap in with Underdog. My promo code is Ferro.